when you're so busy, like when people are in survival mode, right? The body almost sort of like conserves that energy, so you do what you need to do, getting fed, work, right? Things like libido or exercise or, you know, creative outlets. They're one of the first things to go.
I will do bit butts.
So I'm just getting ready. So I'm gonna start off by using my Delba UV Essence. Yeah, I quite liked it yesterday when I wore it. I find that it evened my skin tone a little bit and I didn't even wear foundation. So I started tretinoin in around July and I was sort of on and off with it because it was so close to the wedding and I felt like my skin was just having a hard time adjusting. And then after the wedding, obviously, I had my summer holiday and tretinoin can make your skin a bit sensitive. I only decided to get back on tretinoin in September and it's only been a month since I've been on it and my skin has adapted a lot better, but I do feel like my skin is a lot glowier since being on the tretinoin. So I told you guys I've just been wearing my Maybelline skin tint. I really like it. I like that it's so light. I find that it looks best just applied with my fingers and I rub it in. So I really do love my soft matte concealer from NARS in Creme Brulee. But I find that a little bit goes a long way. You apply a lot of it under the eyes, you'll just make that area look swollen. And then I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I like to use a foundation brush for the powder. Apply it like around my nose where it gets shiny. I don't like to put powder all over my face anymore. Like just down the T-zone area. The Express Brow, and this one is in, I think it's in Cool Brown. So this is a Sweet Mint lip pencil. I think you can get it in like Temu and stuff, but it's in number 3 and I actually really love it for lining my under eye. Chanel Le Beige eyeshadow palette, but I only really use the top color right here for highlighting the lower corner because I like it because it's quite natural. I've really been liking the Pixie lip blush and the color is in Purity. And I just got to get here, Moist Ampoule blush, and I just swipe it at the back of my hand, and then I spread it out first on my fingers, and then just taking a dome-shaped brush, grab a tiny bit, really spread it out in the brush first, and then just gradually add the color. Sometimes if it's easier, I just do the 8 sheet. This way is also very complimenting for my face as well, I find. This is just how I do my makeup, just to look a little bit more together. This was from yesterday's coffee date with my friend. I don't know, it's something about like lattes and cappuccinos just make me really happy. entry today. Ooh, it's pretty. Look at the leaves. Oh, I love my Babyliss Big Hair Rotating Brush. So it rotates in 2 directions. So this is good if you like the blowout look. And it's the only thing I use to style my short hair. But yeah, it just gives so much volume. If you like press a button, it goes whoop. Or you can just use it for the ends like this. Curve it. I've linked it in my information if you guys want to know where I got it. Back then I used to only wear like rosier colors on my lips, like lip tints and whatnot. And then when I started bleaching my hair and having the balayage, I only really wore mauve mostly. And it was nice, it went well, but now that my hair is like back to one color again, and I'm back to wearing the lip tints again, I can really see how much more complimenting it is on my skin tone. So yeah, I'm back to the lip tints again, just having some cheek color, just keeping the eyes really clean. So yeah, I do think this is the look that actually suits me the most. Good morning. What a pretty view. Yeah, thank you, Sleep Russell. We've had a lovely stay. Oh my quads. Oh, my butt cheeks. It feels like it's been a bit, guys, since I've lifted the camera, and I hope you guys have been well. This week has just been a little bit more intense. I feel like I've just been on the road a lot, and it's just been very full on. Yeah, it's almost been like a whole week since I've done an entry. So yeah, I haven't done as many entries for October, but that is okay. But I do get it. Like, I get why a lot of people, as much as they want to be more arty, they just can't. When you're so busy, like when people are in survival mode, right? The body almost sort of like conserves that energy, so you do what you need to do. Getting fed, work, right? Things like libido, or exercise, or, you know, creative outlets. They're one of the first things to go. Yeah, this is the last one that I did, and then this is the ones before. Your mini sketchbook isn't meant to be the best, but they're, even still, it's really not like my best kind of work. I felt like I liked my September entries a lot more. I think what I really need is something hearty today, so I'm going to be cooking mince stew. This minced beef recipe is so easy to make, it's so delicious, and the recipe is from my friend Suzie. So Suzie is my TV personality slash accountant friend who just happens to have launched and released 3 cookbooks going. I really love recipes where it's just one pot and everything is sorted. So to start off, I put in about a tablespoon of oil, and then I chuck in my minced beef, break it up and let it brown. So I realized the pan I was using was way too small, so I ended up changing to a bigger pot. So then after the beef is brown, I add in a whole onion that's been cut up, cook it for a few minutes until it softens. And then this is when I add in the carrots and potatoes. So I think I use about 3 carrots and about 6 potatoes. So then I just add water, and you just want to just about covering, maybe leaving like a centimeter or 2 before it completely covers everything, and take a chicken stock cube, break it up and give it a good mix. Okay, so once it starts to boil, then I can basically lower the heat, pop the lid on, and cook it for about 30 minutes. Obviously, I'm gonna add some salt and some black pepper. Some rosemary would be lovely. So after about 30 minutes, I just take my ladle and I just toss everything around. When you really break up the potatoes, it starts to thicken up the sauce. So obviously, if you want it to be thicker, you just want to let it cook and reduce for a little bit. Everything all cooked in one pot. A nice hearty dinner on a cold day. So So as Suzie would say, it's no looker, but it's just one of those very delicious, easy to whip up meals. And especially on such a cold day, it's just gonna comfort your tummy. It was so nice. I just scooped up second bowl.